Seconds Out with the one and only George Groves. We've just witnessed what a moment. Chris Billam-Smith crowned new cruiserweight champion. George, talk me through your emotions during that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm emotionally invested in Chris Billam-Smith. He's a dear friend of mine, one of my good friends in boxing, and it is a Hollywood movie. Like, he's, you know, where he's come from, what he's achieved, and then to do it tonight in Bournemouth in a football stadium, it's incredible. So I'm over the moon for him, absolutely over the moon for him. Working tonight for Sky, so I'm trying to be fair and conscious of that. And I think massive respect to Lawrence Okolie. I mean, his words that he said after the fight, just totally I mean, what a credit, what he was a gentleman there in that respect. He'll have to go back to the drawing board. And then make some adjustments, but I'm sure he's got a rematch clause, and I'll be surprised if that doesn't get activated. But tonight obviously belongs to Chris Billam-Smith. I call him a workhorse sometimes. When he was in the gym, he was like, it took him a while. We used to call him sick note because he'd always we'd do the circuits and he couldn't finish them. But he's grown into being a pro, and he's as tough as they come. The right attitude, and at times I want to lean on him and tweak it because I'm like, what's this gentleman shit? Like, show me some spite, show me something vicious, like that. Give him some attitude. I mean, but that's me. That's all I knew. He can do. He can still be the toughest man in the room with a smile on his face. He pulls that left hook out of the bag, which totally turns the fight in his favour. Lawrence, to his credit, gets up. I think he was hurt from that. Took him a round and a half almost to fully recover from that. And sensational from Lawrence at the end to really know that he's down on the cards and rally and push hard for that stoppage. And he caught Chris with some huge shots. But Chris weathered the storm and gets an amazing win.
Not only did you obviously, of course, train in the same gym, but also when I saw the ring walks, I saw the steely determination in Chris's eyes. I thought, that's George Groves there. He's nicked a bit of George Groves' game in that ring walk. How important was mentality in being the key to getting the win, given the relationship of Chris Billam-Smith, Lawrence Okolie, and Shane McGuigan in the past?
Oh, definitely. I mean, anything at world level is mental, So if you're talking about boxing, you've got the physical aspect of it, but that's like every sport. Mental comes into play with any high-end sport because you've got to be mentally composed. If you're an Olympian, if you're a football player or whatnot, you've got the pressures on. But boxing has that emotional element, and a different sort of emotional element from football. Football, the fans are passionate about their team, but they might not necessarily be passionate about individuals. Whereas boxing, there's people's lives are on the line, and people get hurt, and you go on that emotional roller coaster. And then the key to it is if you can stay switched on mentally, and you don't just do it, you have to train it, you have to drill it, you have to visualize it day in, day out, go out there and do it in the gym. I had camps where I had to stay switched on because one mistake and it changes the flow of the fight, or one mistake and you lose that round, one mistake you get your light switched out. So he did that tonight. He had that steely focus. I think it was different and a new steely focus that we hadn't seen before, and it paid off. It paid off because that steely focus allows him to enjoy the moment, but also not to drown in it, not to drown in the fact that you're headlining in a football stadium when everyone here is to see you fight. Incredible from him.
A couple of final things, George. 112, 112. What was that?
Yeah, I mean, that's really harsh. Some of them, I mean, I have to go back and look at my card. I feel first few rounds, I think I gave one even. I'd hate giving even rounds, one even, but I thought Okolie won the first few rounds. But with the knockdowns and the points off, I think Okolie couldn't win. Even in the last knockdown, he probably might have won that round. So it depends if the judge wants to give it a 10-8 or a 9-9. Because he was landing big shots in them last three or so rounds, which was incredible work from him. But yeah, I think 112 is really harsh. Be harsh on Billam-Smith. We worked it out. I think that's like one even, and then you might give him 2 rounds or something. So it was bizarre.
Final thing for me, anti-Joshua and Tyson Fury might be, the contract's been sent, might happen. Do you think it will happen? Should it happen?
Couldn't care less.
Fair enough. George, appreciate it. Thank you.